going on, guys? I'm Jaden.
And I'm Martin.
And we're with Z Technology Reviews. So after a long break, we're finally back doing some more videos.
We would like to apologize for not putting out videos for like a year and a half. We've been super busy and we haven't had time to be making any videos.
And now we're back. In this video, we'll be comparing the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus and the new Apple iPhone 10.
So we'll be declaring a winner at the end of this video. So that means probably half of you guys are going to be pretty angry about our decision.
We'll be comparing them in 5 categories. Those categories will be build and design, screen, camera, our day-to-day performance, and then the intangibles of every device.
Without waiting any longer, let's get to this video.
The first category is build and design. Both of these devices have an excellent build. Both use glass in the front and back with metal sides. The iPhone 10 uses a stainless steel frame, while the Galaxy S8 Plus uses aluminum. Both are very sturdy in the hand and have held up over time, yet they are both very slippery with that glass and metal design. Since we do have to pick a winner, we're going to pick the Galaxy S8 Plus. The devices are so close, it was like splitting hairs with our decision, and the Galaxy S8 Plus's curved display gives it that little bit of a boost to push it ahead of the iPhone. So, the winner of this category is the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Now for the screen. Both the iPhone and Galaxy S8 Plus have virtually edge-to-edge screens, with the iPhone having a little notch on the top, but still looking just as good. The iPhone uses an OLED panel, and the Galaxy S8 Plus uses AMOLED, and both are manufactured by Samsung. The 18.5x9 Infinity display on the Galaxy S8 Plus looks very vibrant and is very visible in direct sunlight, so for the winner, we're going to have to go with the S8 Plus. Yes, it's more saturated than many other phone displays, but we just enjoy this display much more. So again, the winner of this category is the Galaxy S8 Plus.
Both of these devices have amazing cameras. However, we're going to declare the iPhone X the winner in this category right away. The dual rear cameras are absolutely amazing. While portrait mode hasn't worked out all of its glitches, at least it has a feature. The S8 Plus doesn't even have portrait mode, but it does have a more versatile camera. With all of its shooting modes and manual controls, it gets close to the iPhone X, but doesn't quite top it. The iPhone 10 wins this round. Performance. This category gets closer than we thought it would be, but the iPhone 10 again pulls out the win in this category. It is just so much smoother in day-to-day operation with the optimization of the software and hardware. Now the S8 Plus is no slouch with the Snapdragon 835 and 4GB of RAM, but it does hang up from time to time and apps crash more frequently. So again, the iPhone 10 wins this round.
So intangibles are always difficult to compare in smartphones just because they're getting closer and closer to each other. So both of these devices have something to offer and are both amazing smartphones. So let's start with the iPhone 10. The iPhone 10, just like every other iPhone, has amazing standby time and great battery life. Apple's ecosystem is top-notch with things like Apple Pay, Face ID, CarPlay, iMessage, and the very, very quick software updates. It also has the IP67 water and dust resistance, and it has some quick charging. Now, while the iPhone 10 brings a lot to the table, the Galaxy S8 Plus also has a lot to offer. It has the IP68 water and dust resistance, Google Assistant, which is arguably better than Siri, an actual fingerprint scanner. It does have iris scanning just like the iPhone, so basically face unlock. It has Android Auto and much quicker fast charging. And the real kicker, a much lower price at around $710 to $849 depending on where you buy it. Galaxy S8 Plus always has an always-on display, which is really useful. No notch on the top like the iPhone 10. And last but not least, it actually has a headphone jack. Now, when looking at all the intangibles, both of these phones are great in a lot of ways. But because we have to pick one solely based on the little things, we would pick the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus to win this final round.
It's been a pretty crazy duel between these two smartphones. Half of you are probably pretty pissed at us right now, but don't be. If you bought either of these phones, you have a really good smartphone. These are both incredible in their own way, but because we had to choose one, the S8 Plus nudges ahead. So the winner of this versus video is the S8 Plus with the 3-2 score. Samsung still reigns supreme in the smartphone space. There are probably many of you ranting in the comments right now about how wrong we are, but the S8 Plus is an amazing phone and keeps Samsung at the top of the smartphone world. Links to both devices will be down in the description next to that like button. While you're down there, please feel free to subscribe and follow our social media linked in the description below. And we'll catch you in the next one.